Top 7 Best Small Gaming Laptop in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Asus ROG Strix G14 2022. There's absolutely no question you can buy a much more sensible gaming laptop than this. But there is something about the excesses of the ROG Strix G14 that make it incredibly appealing. It feels like everything about it has been turned up to 11. From the overclocked CPU, which is as beastly as it gets, to the gorgeously speedy 360Hz screen on the top model, Asus has pushed that little bit harder than most to top our gaming laptop benchmarks. You can draw on NVIDIA's excellent DLSS, where implemented, to help hit ridiculous frame rates, too. And if that's not enough, you can also grab this machine kitted out with an RTX 3080 Ti 2. The 17-inch chassis means the components have a bit more room to breathe compared to the competition too. And coupled with the excellent cooling system, you're looking at a cool and quiet slice of gaming perfection. This extra space has allowed Asus to squeeze an optomechanical keyboard onto the G14, which is a delight for gaming and more serious pursuits. Importantly, all this power comes at a cost not only to the temperatures, but also the battery life. Sure, you're not as likely to play games with the thing unplugged, but if you ever have to, an hour is all you get. Number 6. Acer Predator Helios 300. We loved Acer's Predator Helios 300 during the GTX 10 series era, and the current generation Helios still manages to punch above its weight class compared to other $1,500 laptops. It may not be the best gaming laptop, but it's one of the best value machines around. The newest version of the Helios packs an RTX 3060 GPU and a sleeker form factor without raising the price significantly. It also has a 144Hz screen and smaller bezels, putting it more in line with sleek thin and lights than its more bulky brethren of the previous generation. The only real drawback is the diminutive SSD, although the laptop has slots for 2 SSDs and an HDD, which makes upgrading your storage as easy as getting a screwdriver. If you're desperate for just a little bit of extra gaming performance, and hang the sense of it or the sound and fury of it, the turbo button is Acer's one-touch GPU overclocking feature. In theory, it's a neat feature, but much as we saw with the Predator Trident earlier this year, you really only get about a 1-3% increase in performance. It also makes your system run very hot and distractingly loud. Honestly, I really don't think it's worth it unless you are truly militant about maximizing your frames per second, or have a really good noise-canceling gaming headset. Number 5. MSI S66 Stealth. The MSI S66 is one hell of a machine. It's sleek, slick, and powerful. But it's not NVIDIA Ampere's power without compromise, however. The top GPU is the 95W version, which means it only just outperforms a fully unleashed RTX 3070. The sort you'll find in the Gigabyte Aorus 15GHz. But it is still an astonishingly powerful slice of mobile graphics silicon. It can get a little loud, but thankfully, you have the benefits of all the NVIDIA Max-Q 3.0 features at your disposal. This includes Whisper Mode 2.0, which will bring gaming down to barely audible levels for when you want to be stealthy. Sure, you'll have to make some compromises compared to an RTX 3080 you might find in a hulking workstation, but the MSI S66 Stealth is a genuinely slimline gaming laptop. Number 4. Lenovo Legion 5 Pro 16 AMD. The Legion Pro 5 proves that AMD is absolutely a serious competitor in the gaming laptop space. Pairing the mobile Ryzen 7 5800H with the RTX 3070 results in a laptop that not only handles modern games with ease, but that can turn its hand at more serious escapades too. The QHD 16:165Hz screen is a genuine highlight here, and one that makes gaming and just using Windows a joy. It's an IPS panel with a peak brightness of 500 nits too, so you're not going to be left wanting whether you're gaming or watching movies. You're going to be able to run the vast majority of games at the native 2560x1600 resolution at the max settings and not miss a beat. The fact that you can draw on DLSS and enjoy some ray tracing extras for the money all helps to make this an incredibly attractive package. This is a lovely laptop to actually type on too. But I'll admit, I think I get it. The rounded bottom keycaps have a nice feel to them. Add that with the large 4.7x 3-inch touchpad, and you've got yourself a lovely work laptop that plays games well. I wish other laptop makers would take advantage of the added space of 17-inch gaming laptops and use it to make our lives easier. Number 3. Razer Blade 14. I'm mighty tempted to push the Razer Blade 14 further up the list, simply because the 14-inch form factor has absolutely won me over. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 in the know. 2-slot reintroduced the criminally underused laptop design, but Razer has perfected it. Feeling noticeably smaller than the 15-inch Blade and closer to the Ultrabook Stealth 13, the Blade 14 mixes a matte black MacBook Pro style with genuine PC gaming pedigree. The Razer style is classic, and it feels great to hold, too. And with the outstanding AMD Ryzen 9 5900HX finally finding its way to a Blade notebook, you're getting genuine processing power you can sling into a messenger bag. And you're now able to get your hands on the Blade 14 with the brand new Ryzen 9 6900HX chip at its heart. Though in practice that has changed very little apart from offering some decent integrated graphics. But add in some extra NVIDIA RTX 30 series graphics, power now all the way up to an RTX 3080 Ti. But wear earplugs, and you've got a great mix of form and function that makes it the most desirable laptop I've maybe ever tested. My only issue is that the RTX 3080 Ti would be too limited by the diminutive 14-inch chassis and run a little loud. So I would then recommend the lower spec GPU options, though if you're spending $1,800 on a notebook, that feels like too high for 1008 gaming. But you're not buying the Blade 14 specifically for outright performance and anything else. This is about having all the power you need in a form factor that works for practical mobility. Number 2. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 2022. The new version of the Zephyrus G14 for 2022 impresses us once again with its well-balanced spec and excellent gaming performance. Seriously, this thing shreds through frames up to its 120Hz refresh rate. And it's great for much more than gaming, too. We checked out the version with AMD RX 6800S under the hood, though there is an option for an RX 6700S for chunkless cash. Arguably, a cheaper option sounds a bit better to us, as the high-end one can get a little pricey and close in on the expensive but excellent Razer Blade 14. It's not helped much by its 32GB of DDR5, 4800 RAM in that regard, though we do love having all that speedy memory raring to go for whatever you can throw at it. Advertisement. At its heart is the AMD Ryzen 6900s. That's one of the top chips from AMD Ryzen 6000 series, but not its best and brightest, though you're really fighting over boost clocks and not much else when it comes to the tippy top of the Red Team's mobile processors anyways. It delivers 8 cores and 16 threads of the Zen 3 Plus architecture, capable of boosting the 4.9 GHz, which it actually does on occasion, so that's more than acceptable by me. Number 1. Razer Blade 15. The latest spin of the Razer Blade 15 once again improves on one of the best gaming laptops ever made. It has the same gorgeous CNC milled aluminum chassis as its predecessor, only this time it can house one of NVIDIA's latest RTX 30 series GPU and an Intel 12th Gen core in an eCPU. We've played with the Razer Blade 15 Advanced with a 10th Gen Intel chip and RTX 3080 95W GPU inside it, and we fell in love all over again. We've also since then tried out the larger Razer Blade 17 with an RTX 3080 Ti. Opens a new tab, humming away inside it, alongside one of those tasty 12th Gen chips, and still stand bewildered by what will fit inside such a compact and neat chassis. That said, you will get some throttling because of that slimline design. And even on the larger Blade 17, the battery life can be a little slim. But you're still getting outstanding performance from a beautiful machine. The Blade 15 isn't the lightest gaming laptop you can buy, but £5 is still way better than plenty of traditional gaming laptops, while also offering similar performance and specs. That heft helps make it feel solid too. It also means the Blade 15 travels well in your backpack. An excellent choice for the gamer on the go, or if you don't have the real estate for a full-blown gaming desktop and monitor. Keyboard snobs will be happy to see a larger shift and half-height arrow keys. The Blade 15 Advanced offers per-key RGB lighting over the base model Sona lighting. Typing feels great, and I've always liked the feel of the Blade's keycaps. The trackpad can be frustrating at times, but you are going to want to use a mouse with this gorgeous machine anyway. Now, it's not the end of the world. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best small gaming laptop in 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.